My name is Neil Ticktin. I'm the editor-in-chief and publisher of MacTech Magazine. We're here this week with TUAW doing interviews of developers about Apple's announcements, what they liked about it, what was their favorite parts, of course, the impact that it has on them as a developer, but also to see what cool they have going on at the same point in time. With us right now is Dennis Bilowus from AEC Software. He's the president and CEO. So Dennis, first, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about what AEC is up to right now.
Well, we've been a Mac developer since 1985.
Yep.
So it's a long time, and we have, of course, a Mac product called Fast Track Schedule, and we have a Windows product called Fast Track Schedule, and now we're coming out with a new product within days of release for Fast Track Schedule Go, which is an iPad product.
Oh, great, great. That's great to see.
So we're trying to harness the new processors that have come out, the power of those, and with a really sophisticated iPad product.
So I think a lot of people don't necessarily realize how intensive, from a processor point of view, project management and tracking and whatnot are.
Yeah, we have, for example, we support over 500 data columns once the data field's coming in. So you have to bring in data translate that information off of files from the desktop,
right,
or from competing products for like a Microsoft project. We open all those up. So a lot of analysis and a lot of links between bars, constraints, all that information has to be it's very processor intensive.
So for those people that don't know about Fast Track on any of the platforms, what kind of things are you used for?
We use for almost anything. Our users run the gamut from advertising, marketing, construction, federal government, state governments, NASA, Apple actually is a...
Or maybe if I could break it down to even more elemental points to it, really it's anything that you need to have a plan for.
Anything, any size project.
So if you have a project and it's got a number of different steps that need to be done, and if it has a number of different people or resources that are needed in there, this is the kind of product that allows you to not only track the progress and schedule the progress that's there, but to start to understand where your critical path of what is going on. Where you start to understand that if this doesn't happen, all of these things afterwards are not going to happen down the road. And so at a very elementary level, because obviously it's a very elementary level, project management like that is about tracking all those little teeny details and all those people and resources that are there. And of course, you guys have been doing this forever and a half, it seems like. Yeah. So I'm sure it seems even longer to you in there. So
it's been fun. It's one of the new things we're bringing to the forefront and with our iPad product, Fast Track Go, is that we're going to do project dashboards, which are really taking key project metrics and bringing them down to the executive level or the project manager level, so you can actually slice and dice all your information and get nice graphs and detailed information in an instant of what's going on with your project.
So how is are you doing that with the server version of the product, or are you doing that through the cloud? Is it a service? How are you bringing that so easily on it and sharing the data between devices?
Well, of course you can bring it through iTunes, but we also have a real good integration with Dropbox. Mm-hmm. And we're happy to hear Apple's announcing new files on the iCloud. We're able to store the files on iCloud and bring the data directly in from the files.
Right. Well, that'll make life a lot easier, in there, because almost by definition on the Apple side, people have an iCloud account in one form or another. So that's great. So anything else going on with the Fast Track these days? Not that that's a lot already,
I think that is a lot. We're really excited. We spent quite a long time developing our iPad product, and it's really nice. Finally, if you've ever worked on a product, it's really
nice to see it give
birth. And you get a lot of pride into actually just seeing a thing on the street. We've had a lot of customers asking about delivery and wanted to see great features there, and we're all happy to be able to give them this product. So.
Great. So in terms of the keynote and the announcements that were made, of course everybody loves the new MacBook Pro with the Retina display, and that's the favorite thing out there. So I'm going to take the easy answer away either. But the question is, what was your favorite part of the announcements that we've seen this week?
I think new processors and processing power, because we do some very sophisticated things.
Yeah.
And I think the faster we can get processors, the richer environment we can provide our users.
Yeah. Now I think the Retina display actually does give you guys, as Fast Track, some real benefit in there, right?
Yeah, I think we'll have some work too. I think all the developers, including Apple, Apple's only converted, I think, 3 of their products to Retina quality. So we've already run it. We run perfectly fine on Retina display. they have 4 times more pixels, so everybody's worried about, you know, do they actually track correctly, and it all tracks beautifully. So
Yeah.
that's a real, you know, like, whew,
You're sweating bullets on that
Yeah.
one on them. But once you're able to actually fully embrace the Retina display in there, that richness and the detail that you're going to get on those displays on something like a project, many times you have to print out things in order to get them big enough to kind of like see the whole scope of
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on in there. But now, you know, because of the detail that's there, you can still on that screen start to see some really cool stuff. And
Yeah.
I think that will really benefit, you know, fast track users
Yeah,
overall.
we've already gone through the process with the Retina display on iPad, so we're fully, you know, Retina display.
You're Retina ready.
Retina ready, yeah. So now it's just moving that effort over to the desktop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So great. Any particular challenges you're worried about here beyond the Retina stuff?
I think, you know, just the general economy would be a good thing if it turned up.
Yeah. General economy would mean more projects would mean
Yeah,
more project
exactly.
management.
Exactly.
So,
They go hand in hand. You know, as the economy picks up, there are more projects. So,
yeah. Well, Dennis, God, I've known you forever and a half in here, and it's great to see AEC, you know, still
Thank you.
doing what it does, you know, doing what it does best.
We love it.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been around almost as long as MacTech has been. I mean, MacTech started at the end of 1984, so
We started at the end of 1985.
right there. So anyway, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having
time.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Neil Ticktin. These are the TUAW MacTech Magazine interviews of developers at WWDC 2012. Thanks for watching.